I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's time to stop playing the games and start to heal. Now, if you've been watching my channel, if you've been, with me for a long time, y'all are already healing, right? But if you're just seeing this video, if you found this video, if you've never seen me before, this is your sign to stop playing games and to start healing. Respectfully. Because if the collective keeps pushing back the healing journey, it's only going to get worse and more uncomfortable. And I'm an optimist, okay? I'm an optimist. And I believe that, positivity and abundance is meant for all of us. Happiness, love, joy, peace. But if we don't start going inward and we just keep repressing and pushing down and neglecting our physical, emotional, even spiritual, physical, all realms of our health, it only is going to get worse. The uncomfortable feeling is only going to stay there longer. And a lot of people think that, they don't want to do the healing work because they think it's going to, that's a confirmation, the noise. People think that healing can be scary. Some people think that healing can be uncomfortable, and they're afraid to feel what has been repressed for so long. They think that by not healing, that it's going to give them more peace, when in reality it is making them farther away from peace. See, all that commotion going on, that is what not healing is doing. The alarm's going off, right? Your nervous system is going off. Your brain is firing. You think that it's helping, but it's causing this internal chaos that's not helping you. And, some people don't start doing the healing work until it's too late, or there's devastation, crisis, despair, loss. This message is to invite you to start healing in a space of creativity and hope and resilience, right? Let's start healing, not because we're forced to, but because we want to better ourselves, because we want to be a better version of ourselves, right? Dr. Joe Dispenza, becoming the better version of ourselves. It is not cute not to heal. It's annoying. It's annoying, and maybe I feel this passionately about it because I am an energy worker, an energy healer, a Reiki master. And I don't put my energy a lot into the people who don't want to heal. That's not my purpose. My purpose with this channel and with my energy practice is to help people who want to be healed, right? Who want to change. And I'm not doing the healing work for them. I'm opening up a space for them. They're doing the inner work, right? I'm a conduit, but the people that's what I do, is I put my energy into people that want to heal. But something about this week, y'all, stop playing games and start healing. Please. That's my soul's mission, is to get as many people on board with healing their karma, healing their past traumas, healing their whatever it is that's holding them back. And there's a lot of reasons why people don't heal, right? Some people don't know that it's a possibility, right? Some people genuinely think that whatever it is that is holding them back, whether it's pain, suffering, anxiety, depression, physical pain, mental pain, right? Whatever it is, negative beliefs, they genuinely think that there's no way out. They don't know any better, okay? Maybe you don't know. Maybe you think that this is how it's going to be forever. This video is to confirm to you that is farthest from the truth. All that really needs to take place for healing is to have an intention of what you do want. Know what you do want, okay? And knowing that that is possible. It's about getting deep into the subconscious and start removing the layers that have been holding you back. And if you don't know how to do that, that's what we do on this channel. That's what we do on my Patreon. That's what I do in my personalized session. And I'm not like sitting here saying that I'm the only one who can do it. But if you found this video, this is meant for you. It's time to start healing, because the more that you push it down, the more that you repress, it's going to feel more uncomfortable. Some people don't want to heal because they know, consciously or subconsciously, that it is going to create more havoc in their life, in the sense of they know if they start healing, that means that their external environment is going to change, and that feels uncomfortable for them, right? So maybe you're in a toxic relationship and deep down you know it, but you keep repressing because you're afraid of the confrontation, you're afraid of, being alone, whatever it may be. And it looks different for everyone, right? But for those people who don't want to heal because they don't want life to get any worse, or they are afraid of the initial shock to their environment or their ecosystem or whatever it is that they're used to, what I say to that is, good. That should be changing. Because if you're expanding and you're up-leveling, then anything that's not in a vibrational match to this new frequency needs to be shed, and use that as a confirmation that everything that is falling out of your life as a result is what truly needs to fall out of your life as a result. And know that it is going to be replaced with something so much better, so much more nourishing, so much more sustainable, unconditional love, abundance, peace, joy. Some things need to shake up first as we expand. And some people know that. Some people genuinely know that, and they're afraid of the initial shock to their system, to the ecosystem, right? Whatever it is. And I say, good. It needs to. Yeah, it's going to cause some temporary pain or uncomfortability. But think about how much better you're going to feel on the other side, okay? And I also think there's another bucket of people who don't want to feel because they're so subconsciously or consciously addicted to that personality that they have created. Some people are genuinely, and again, a lot of this is subconscious, right? They choose to embody this identity of whatever unhealed version that they are in because it's so familiar to them. And all I say to that is, it's about awareness, right? Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Sit with yourself. You don't have to admit it to other people, but deep down when you lay your head on the pillow to go to bed at night, that you are not the highest version of yourself. And just admit it. Admit it to yourself. Be honest with yourself, okay? When we hold an intention for what we want, it gets really easy to start healing. And another thing that I noticed is that truly, some people don't know how to heal, in the sense of, They've had anxiety for years and they don't know how to get out of it, right? There could be many layers that are holding them back. Underlining layers, right? So some people don't know even where to start. And, what I invite you to do is start journaling, start meditating, just start somewhere, right? In my Patreon and my YouTube and my personalized sessions, I've been training in this for 3.5 years now, but I've been into spirituality for a really long time. But I started officially training as, a Reiki master, intuitive healer, physical healing, emotional healing, chakra release, manifestation for 3.5 years. And what I can tell you is that it really is different for everyone, right? So this message, if you've been following me for a very long time, or if you're familiar with my videos, this message, you're already doing the healing work because you're on my channel. You're taking the time, however long my videos are, right? You are taking the time to watch it. You could be doing anything else with your time, but you are deciding to watch healing videos or watch intuitive downloads, right? You're up leveling or expanding yourself. That to me is healing work, right? But if you're new here, if you've never seen me before, and if you've known that you've needed to heal, but you keep repressing it or you keep avoiding it, stop playing the games. It's time to heal, because I genuinely believe that if we don't heal it in this lifetime, it's only going to carry over. We're going to have to deal with it. Our soul came here to transmute that pain into power. And it's about perspective too. Why don't we start healing so that we can look in our past and use those past experiences of pain as wisdom? You gotta start healing. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's not funny to not heal. And I feel like a lot of people who aren't familiar with healing think that healing is this like woo-woo topic or, too spiritual. No, it's real. Traumas get stuck in the body. They get stuck in our chakras, and they can affect not only us mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, but physically. If we don't heal, it wreaks havoc on our nervous system, and then that affects our physical health. And don't for a second think that they're not correlated with one another. Disease and emotional suffering, traumas, it all gets stuck, right? It all gets stuck. So if someone has root chakra imbalances, and you start, someone has issues with their legs or their feet or their hips or their gut. All right, I'm looking at your lower chakras, right? Or if someone has, chest issues, heart issues, lungs, whatever. All right, I'm looking at the heart center. This isn't something that's like made up. Like, this is real. There is literal scientific proof that this is real. And it affects our health if it goes unresolved. It affects our mental health. It affects our emotional health. It affects our spiritual health. And what I always tell people too is healing may be a little uncomfortable, but what I've witnessed is that it feels so good to heal. If you work with someone who knows how to assist in the healing process, right? It's so easy to heal. It really is. Now, it might take a while, but I've seen miraculous healings. Instant healings. You just have to have a will, and there's a way. Okay? So, but what I always say is it's like, it may be uncomfortable a little bit, just a little bit. But here's the thing. If you aren't healed, you're already feeling uncomfortable. You're already feeling stress. You're just repressing it. So might as well rip the Band-Aid off and heal and fully release it. And that is possible. Fully releasing traumas and pains is absolutely possible. It's real. I've seen it. It's happened to me. I've seen it happen to other people through healing sessions. I've seen the comments over the past 3.5 years of this YouTube channel. It's real. Energy is real. Okay? This is your sign. If you don't think it is real, this message is to open up your awareness so that you know that it's possible and it's necessary. Because if you do not deal with it now, I believe that we carry it over in another lifetime. It carries on with us. And then you're going to have to deal with it on the other side. I believe that. I truly believe that. So deal with it now. Rip the Band-Aid off. Deal with it now. And you don't have to do this alone. Schedule a session with me. Join my Patreon. Subscribe to this channel. I do Reiki and intuitive healings on this channel. I've been doing it for years. And it's not just me. This isn't like a plug for me and my energy practice. You could start with yourself. Start journaling. Start meditating. Start expanding your awareness inward. Start getting really real with yourself. Really real with yourself. Stop gaslighting yourself. Stop making yourself believe that things are okay when they're really not okay. You deserve so much more. And I'm tired of people not doing it. And I know that's rude for me to say because everyone is on their own journey. And, you know, it might not be your path right now to start healing, right? Because we all have free will. But you gotta start. You gotta start taking care of yourself. It's not cute. It's not cute. And I know, you know, a lot of this is childhood. A lot of this is subconscious, right? This is about waking you up. It's about waking you up. Getting yourself out of that fear, that anxiety, that whatever it is. It's about awareness. I've just seen it a lot this week where people are just refusing to do their work, and the message is it only gets worse. And this message isn't really trying to be like make you worry, right? Or make you feel fear. I want this message to encourage you that there is light. There is light at the end of the tunnel. There is hope, and it's easy. You just need to know the intention, what you want, and then it's about going inward. And maybe you don't know what it is that's holding you back, right? That's where we need to start scheduling sessions or working with an energy healer because they can help you, right? Or a therapist. But what I've learned over the years in my practice is that you can tell yourself 1,000,000 times that you love yourself, or whatever positive thinking that you tell yourself, but if you don't get to the root, and the root is the subconscious, the root is in the body. Our subconscious, we operate in the subconscious at 95%. We're only 5% conscious. So if we keep telling ourselves, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, but then you have trauma from whenever, or a negative belief or traumas, whatever it is that's in your subconscious, you know, maybe it's your heart chakra, maybe it's your sacral chakra, right? Maybe it's a root chakra issue where it's unsafe to love, right? Whatever it is, if it's in the chakra, you can tell yourself a million times that you love yourself, you love yourself, you love yourself. But until you address the root issue, the root belief, and the root emotion that goes along with it, which I do and I help people with, you can tell yourself that over and over and over again, but you're not going to feel it because there's a literal blockage in your energy center. Period. But this video is to confirm to you that there is a possibility in that quantum field where you can be the highest version of yourself. And it all starts with having an intention of what you want, knowing that there's a possibility, knowing that healing is possible, that healing is miraculous, and that you too are deserving of healing. Stop playing the games and start healing. It's not cute. It's not funny. You're not doing anyone a service by you not healing. Okay? I love you guys so much. I just had to tell you guys this because I'm just like, and maybe you resonate with this, and there's other people in your life that you know that this is meant for. Share it to them. Share it to them. This is their wake up too. You know, everyone is on their own journey, but you got to start. You have to start, or it's just going to carry over. I love you. Reach out to me. Schedule an amazing healing session with me. Link in the comment section below. Join my Patreon for deep, powerful Reiki intuitive healing sessions that really resonate with my Metamorphic members. And subscribe, like, comment, share to this YouTube channel for Reiki intuitive healing and intuitive messages. Okay, I'm so happy you were here with me, and I hope this video resonated with you. Bye, everyone.